Hi, I trust this finds you well. I hope you got through the week okay. Here's a thought from parsha Terumah. The theme of this week's parsha, and indeed for the next few weeks, is all about the design and the construction of the very first edition of a shul. It was called the Mishkan. It was a temporary tabernacle or sanctuary that Hashem commanded the Jewish people to build when they were in the desert. It was temporary because it had to be almost like a flat pack, an IKEA shul, where they would build it and take it down, build it and take it down as they journeyed through the desert. Eventually this became permanent in the form of our Beit HaMikdash, the temples that stood in Jerusalem. And after the temples were destroyed, we have the idea of a shul. And much of the design and even the furnishings in a shul are inspired by what we read in this week's parasha of how this temporary tabernacle looked. So in great detail we discuss measurement and design and material and also placement of all the things in this Mishkan. When it comes to the shulchan, the table that held the bread, and the menorah, the candelabra, the Torah tells us this week that they had to be facing each other. Meaning, when you stood at the menorah, you saw the shulchan, and when you stood at the shulchan, you saw the menorah. Why was that important? And the answer is the Torah here is giving us the recipe for a meaningful life, what it means to live a Jewish-inspired, purpose-filled life. And that is, the menorah, the candelabra, represents light, values, wisdom, the soul. The shulchan, the table, represents sustenance, bread, providing, wealth. These two don't cancel each other out, says the Torah. We have to find a way in life how they actually complement each other, how they balance beautifully. There's a conversation between them that when you stand at one, you recognize the other. Does my work align with my values, and does my values align with my work? That is the question that the Torah is asking us this week, to find a way how to infuse our day-to-day grind with values, with meaning, with purpose, with Yiddishkeit. And when we face our Yiddishkeit, how is that inspired by the work that we do every single day? A beautiful lesson from Parshat Terumah. I wish us all a Shabbat Shalom. Take care, and Am Yisrael Chai.